It's the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. You look at the Hawks. Now, here is Young. Edwards with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Young inside. Shot clock at 3. Towns. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Down low. Nice shot by Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young outside. Outside, Towns. Gobert with the block. And it's Conley penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Pass to Barrett. Now Young. Towns the screen. From deep three-point range, Young's shot is off.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Outside Conley. Pass to Hunter. The 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. That one drops for him. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now here's Conley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now, here is Young. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Gobert the screen. Pass to McDaniels. No good from outside. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. Back to Towns. Young inside. That's in for the first back. Skin of the game after 3 attempts.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Here's Hunter. Good on the jump shot.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Towns the screen. And stolen by Hunter. Pass to McDaniels. Jumps up. And finished off by McDaniel.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Murray. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And a bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Hawks passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Atlanta with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Barrett. Young from outside. And it's blocked by Conley.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now, here is Young. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Towns. Back to Barrett. Pulls up on the elbow. That one a little long. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Hunter. And here's Gobert, defended by Towns. Barrett for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Edwards drives in. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The Hawks trail by 8. Young outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
The confidence Trae Young plays with is really something. It helps him be such a thorn in the D side.
And the first one at the line is good. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Sharp. Atlanta again missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Barrett, no good.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And here's Young. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Murray outside. Towns the screen. To the paint. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
To the inside. Towns. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Back to Edwards. Off target from the wing. The Hawks trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young, good.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Noel. Back to Conley. Here's Noel. On its way from Hunter for 2. It's rebounded by Towns.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Reed with it. It's stolen. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Barrett, no good.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Noel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now, here's Sharp. Wide open look here for Murray. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
There's a screen by Collins. Conley's shot is off.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Sharp. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. And boy, it takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
For three, Murray. Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Hunter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Murray with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Reddish. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
To the middle. Here's Reed. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks trail by 7. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shot by Collins, no good. Murray left side. Here's Barrett. Back to Murray. Can't connect from short range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves lead by 5. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Young fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Right side, Edwards. Uncovered. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Sharp. Young left side. Just 5 to shoot. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Connects from 3-point range.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought this arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Pass to Sharp. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Collins wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
And here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Sharp. And the rejection by Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Atlanta calls timeout. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Edwards fires from way outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Oladipo. Now Towns. 8 points for him.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now here's Collins. To the wing on the left. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. No good on the shot. The Hawks trail by 13. It's stolen by Edwards. To the wing right side. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. For Minnesota, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And a regroup necessary. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Timberwolves all time. Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And he can't get the first one.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
From past the arc, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here he goes. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires from deep. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by McLaughlin.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Minnesota, they have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And so Barrett nails both of them. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Murray. Oladipo outside. Here's the break. And here we go. Reed misses. The Hawks trail by 17. It's Barrett on the wing. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. There's the triple. Oladipo right side. Pass to Okongwu. Another shot. And rejection by McDaniels. Inside. It's stolen by Reddish. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
First trip to the line for him here. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Pass to Reddish. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Okongwu. Can't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's McDaniels. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Oladipo. Poked away. Here's McLaughlin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Noel. Drops in the layup for 2. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
McLaughlin off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Young. Into the lane. Count that bucket.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
The Hawks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Offside Collins. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 10. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Young way outside. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 15. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Barrett. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Collins. Missed inside. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota calls timeout.
Making their way to the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside Edwards. Has to Gobert. And stolen by Okongwu. And here's Sharp. Now Towns. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Conley into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. For Minnesota, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Driving the lane. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's Conley. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Murray looking around. To the middle. Here's Towns. Off with the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Young outside. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The high post shot.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Towns. The Hawks trail by 20. For 3, Murray. Gobert pulls it in.
Ugly start. Second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Hunter, no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Murray. It's Young on the wing. Back to Murray. And that one, it's back iron.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And here is Murray. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Edwards. Hunter, no one around him. Gets a hand on it. And Edwards is right there. Edwards got 14.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To the paint. Towns with the steal. Here's Sharp. Takes it off the glass. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
For three, Hunter. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Outside Conley. Takes a three. 5 to shoot. The Hawks trail by 20. Murray right side. Pass to Barrett. Here's Young. Towns the screen. Young drives in. And stolen by Hunter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects. Bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got 7.
Finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Pass to Young. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Out to Conley. And Hunter, here we go. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Sharp. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Edwards with it. Out guarded by Murray. Now McDaniels. 12 points for him. Pass to Barrett. Here's Sharp. Atlanta again missing. Timberwolves leading by 23. Right side, Conley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McDaniels. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Young. Outside, Towns. Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here is McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Young's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
No one near Edwards as he lets it block. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Atlanta calls timeout. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Here's Okongwu. Reed with the block. Conley with it. Out guarded by Murray. Over to the wing. Noel. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Minnesota.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Hunter for 3. Good on the triple. Hunter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Out to the right wing. Pass to Sharp. Back to Murray. High post shot. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hunter's got 12.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Got a hand on it. Conley with the 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Sharp. Murray outside. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Noel. Back to Reed. And it's sent back by Okongwu. For 3, Murray. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
A 3 ball. Hunter no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Murray.
2 minutes.
He's got 12. Over Conley. Pass to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
2 shots. Timeout called for Minnesota. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the first one drops.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game. Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
And he can't hit the second. Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence, and I also like his shot selection.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Hunter. Drains the 19-footer. Hunter's got 14.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Outside, George. Pass to Oladipo. Okongwu at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He's off on the first.
Now Reed taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Reddish. Outside, George. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Noel. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Noel. Cranes the three-pointer. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebound.
The Hawks. 50.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Murray with it. And Barrett now top of the key. It's Young on the wing. To the left wing. And here's Sharp. Off target there with the little leaner. Edwards with it. Out guarded by Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Back to Young. Murray outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fourth personal foul.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
For 3, Edwards. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Young outside. Outside, Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Outside, Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Towns down low. Pass to Barrett. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Pass to Edwards. Down low. Towns with the steal. To the inside. Barrett. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And here's Young from the arc. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Outside Conley. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Intercepted. It's Barrett on the wing. Unloads. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Towns with it. Now defended by Gobert. A nice shot by Young.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Conley feeling it out to the middle. Here's Edwards. Pass to Hunter. And here's Edwards. There's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Back to Murray. Now Young. Covered by Conley. Murray outside. Left side, Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And the Timberwolves call time. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Noel. Pass to Hunter. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level. That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Now Young. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
Making it look easy inside. Nikhil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Back to Fournier. And the three off target. Here's Noel. With the shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
The coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And Towns gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Noel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
substitution on the court.
Here's Noel. Pass to Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
He hits the second from the line. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Shot clock at 6. No good from Moore. So it's Atlanta now. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Noel. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 16 here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Inside, and Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Noel. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Shot to stop the run. Reed with the block. Now, here's Hunter. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Oladipo.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Reddish. Stolen by Reed. Moore with it. Lets it go from deep. No good. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Fournier. The rebound by Prince. Moore outside. Pass to Anderson. Back to Moore. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Oladipo. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what